Viviane, it's good to be having this conversation with you. You're a highly respected academic from the University of Auckland, and I believe that you're about to release a book called Student-Centred Leadership, and we're interested in the type of leadership that has the greatest impact on student learning and achievements. Viviane, we've learned through the work of Letha and others that it's the teacher that has the most significant impact on student learning. And second only to that is the effect of leadership, creating the conditions within the school for teachers to undertake their practice, to support students with their learning and their well-being. I'm interested in hearing from you what type of leadership has the greatest impact on student learning.
There's a number of ways you can answer that question. One way is to compare what's known today as instructional leadership, or the leadership of teaching and learning, with what's known as transformational leadership, which is a view of leadership that is very powerful within the business world and has come out of the business world. Our analysis of the evidence in education about the relative impact of transformational leadership and instructional leadership is that instructional leadership is 3 to 4 times as powerful as transformational leadership. And there are lots of reasons for that, but largely to do with the fact that instructional leadership is attending to the core business of improving teaching and learning. Transformational leadership is about relationships with the followers, with the adults. Another way of us answering your question about the effects of different types of leadership, we took another take at the research evidence and found that we actually had evidence about 5 different sets of leadership practices which we call dimensions. The first set of practices is around goal setting, setting direction, sorting out what is the most important thing in all the work that leaders could be doing. So in schools where teachers report that leaders do a lot of work around establishing shared goals, clear academic goals, people agree with those goals and they are working towards them, on the whole in such schools students do better. Once you've got goals in place, then the second dimension comes into play, which is strategic resourcing. That is allocating money, time and people in ways that serve your priority goals. Third type of leadership is leadership that ensures quality teaching through looking at the quality and supporting quality curriculum planning, the quality of teaching in the classroom, use of evidence to assess teaching and the impact on students. That type of leadership has a small to moderate impact on student outcomes. Then as leaders get involved in that work of attending to the quality of teaching, curriculum, reporting and assessment, they learn more about what teachers need to learn in order to do a better job of teaching the things that the data suggests the students need to learn. And so that involves leadership that is aware of and ensures that professional learning opportunities, the formal ones, have the characteristics that we know make the biggest difference for the students of the participating teachers. Characteristics such as worthwhile evidence-based content. Lots of talk in those learning opportunities for teachers about how teaching relates to student outcomes. But it's not, that dimension is not just about the formal learning opportunities, it's also about the corridor and staff room discussions. Teachers who report that their principals initiate discussions about teaching, give good advice, helpful feedback, advice that attends to and helps them resolve teaching problems. Those too are part of that dimension. And finally, all of those is built on a foundation of a safe and orderly environment in schools, both in classrooms and outside classrooms, for both students and teachers. They feel respected. The students feel that the school is a place where adults know them, somebody at least cares about them, teachers care about their learning, staff feel respected and cared for. Students and staff feel that they are included, and that's particularly important in a culturally diverse community. Now, there are three capabilities that underpin those 5 dimensions. They are applying deep educational knowledge to the making of administrative and management decisions. The second is complex problem solving, which is all about taking context into account. And the third is about building relational trust so that you can take your staff with you.